Hello again. Let's have a quick look at mobile and portable operation. Okay, if you're operating away from home, from your registered station address, then you are operating in a mobile or a portable capacity. So, as an amateur station, you can operate away from home for up to 4 months without advising the ACMA that you have changed your address. So if you're a grey nomad and you're going to be driving around the country for 3 or 4 months, you do not have to change your station address with ACMA. But it's a general procedure that if you are in another state, or even if you're away from home and in the same state, you might like to tell other radio operators where you are easily. For example, you might live in Sydney, but you're on holidays in Albury, and they're both in New South Wales. So you might say, this is VK2 XYZ, portable Albury, or this is VK2 XYZ, mobile Albury. Or if you're in Western Australia, you might like to say, this is VK2 XYZ, stroke 5, or mobile 5 for South Australia. So it's not a law. It's not a hard and fast rule that you have to do this sort of thing anymore. It's just a courtesy to allow other radio operators, particularly on the HF bands. So on the HF band, you could be anywhere. You could be a VK4 in VK6 and someone hears you and they think, wow, that's a really strong signal from Queensland into Western Australia, when in fact you are in Western Australia. So I don't believe that such a procedure is now enforceable anymore. I think it's a fairly loose thing. You're not going to get into trouble if you don't do it, but it's a polite thing to do for the benefit of other radio amateurs, particularly on the HF band. If you're on VHF or UHF and using a repeater, then people are going to know where you are. They're going to know that you're local because you're using their repeater. So whether you use mobile 2 or... Personally, I have a tendency of saying where I am. If I'm not home, I say where I am. So I live on the Gold Coast, but if I happen to be mobile in Townsville, which is quite away from here, I might say this is VK2DQ Townsville. Simple as that. Common sense. Cheers for now. I'll catch you back in part 8.